Welcome and salam to both Australian Hair Co and Indo Salons Incorporated. It is my pleasure to have both parties involved in this exciting joint venture here today. I am Hannah Kelly, Head of International Marketing, and I'm going to discuss with you the tailored marketing strategy and plan that considers both cultural and market elements of a women's hair salon in Indonesia. Okay, so the background, the product at the heart of this marketing strategy is a women's hair salon situated in Jakarta, Indonesia. The product can be described as a hair care service. The industry the salon belongs to is a personal care service industry, and the product class is a hair salon. Now, a little more about the product. The salon will provide standard hairdressing services such as cut, colour, blow wave, with some localised favourites. The salon will focus on offering a relaxing experience for Indonesian women at a price that caters for the middle class. Macro environment. There are some broad factors to be considered when moving a business across borders. Understanding macro environmental elements can help build a stronger marketing strategy. Okay, so the top three most prominent macro environmental factors were social, technological, and economical. Firstly, social. Social class is a big thing in Indonesia. There is a very big middle class there. They earn a disposable income between 400 and 800 Australian dollars equivalent a month. Therefore, there's purchase power and they are more inclined to buy hair services. There is a social and cultural emphasis on aesthetics, especially amongst young people. They like new trends, hairstyles, and they enjoy posting it to social media. Which brings me to technology. According to a report by Deloitte on consumer behaviour, Indonesia has been dubbed social media capital of the world. This is due to a rise of availability of smartphones and inexpensive internet in the country. They are also a TV-centric market, but TV advertising does not have the same return on investment as social media marketing does. Economic. Indonesia has the strongest economy in Southeast Asia, therefore there should be a strong household income flow on from strong national economy. Environmental. Indonesian customers are not fully educated about environmental current affairs, really. They're not environmentally conscious consumers. They don't really think about chemicals when they're going to the hair salon. Legal. Owning a business in a country where the government is not stable can be difficult. Technically, a foreigner is not permitted to own a business in Indonesia. Political. The government is very different to Australian political system. The Indonesian government has been known to change its foreign direct investment policy, tax policy, and other policies regarding business in Indonesia. Microenvironment. So the microenvironmental factors exist in the immediate environment of the business, including suppliers, customers, competitors, and stakeholders. Typically, the microenvironment is local to the business, and any business owner should be well versed in these areas. So, likely indirect competitors, businesses that source DIY and at-home products and tools directly from the consumer can be seen as a indirect competitor. Direct competitors, there's 90,000 salons in Indonesia, and they're divided up into three categories. In this case, the premium category is our prime category, and it is any salon that is in that category is our closest competitor. Some other popular foreign salons that exist in Jakarta can be considered Toni & Guy salon from England, Nobu salon for Japan, and Nitaka Tokyo salon from Japan as well. Consumer behaviour and the product class. In Jakarta, consumers choose their hair salon mostly based upon their financial capacity. Most customers also want an additional service when they go just and get a haircut. They don't just want their haircut, they want their nails done, they want extensions, and maybe a cream bath. Consumers like to be interactive, so therefore it is a good idea to hand your customer a tablet at the start of their salon treatment to ask for pictures of inspiration on what hairstyle they may like. Likely appeal for the product. Jakartan people respect international brands and products because of their exposure to the rest of the world via social media and their large tourism industry. Hair care appeals to the middle to higher class because of the busy nature of their lifestyle. If they can outsource getting their hair done instead of having to do it themselves in the morning, it makes their lives easier and therefore an appealing service. Likely demand and capacity issues. Heightened demand is expected on the weekends and holiday periods in Indonesia, such as Ramadan, birthdays, maybe Christmas, but it is a mostly Muslim population. There needs to be sufficient number of chairs, basins and staff to smooth out heightened capacity issues. Extended opening hours throughout the weekend and holiday period can also be actioned. Market size, the current number of customers in the product class. In Jakarta, there is a current population of 9.6 million, and the middle class sits at roughly 35%, which is a little bit higher than the national average of 20%. This brings 3.6 million into the middle class, which is the class that we are focusing on delivering our salon services to. The current market share of direct competitors, from some thorough research and investigation, we think that there's roughly 7,000 female salons in Jakarta, and 43% of them are considered premium, therefore directly competing with our joint venture salon. Overall, the market is expanding and stable. As you can see on the right-hand side of the slide, there is a graph that clearly outlines this. It demonstrates an overall market incline. The revenue in the hair care segment amounts to $788 million in 2020. The market is expected to grow 6.4% annually. Okay, situation analysis. So let's start with strength. Being an international brand, and having international influence is admired from most Jakartans. Secondly, having local insights into consumer behaviour and business via joint venture partners is also advantageous. Being a service-based business in Australia, whilst it is being run by locals here in Indonesia, might be tricky, and we will have to figure out a power balance and figure out who is going to be the most dominant one in making sure salon operations run smoothly. Opportunities. There is a large middle class population in Indonesia that I spoke about before, especially in Jakarta. There is an expanding hair care industry. We said it is inclining 6.4% annually. Franchising opportunities may arise in the future to expand into different Indonesian cities, maybe even globally in the future. Threats. Local competitors may react really competitively when a foreign salon comes on the market. They might try and be really price competitive with us, but that's okay if we initiate good strategy. That should be fine. Also, the changing of government regulations around foreign direct investment, taxes, imports and things like that could be a little bit difficult. Overall, the number of strengths outweighs the number of weaknesses and threats and can be mitigated through effective marketing strategy. So now let's move on to our customer segmentations. So you can see that the segments are broken down into 4 different categories. If you just have a quick look over that, you'll understand what I'm about to speak to next, which is the attractiveness assessment, so identifiable. So our segments have been identifiable through the age, the income, the education level, and the geographical location of our customers. Reachable. Our potential customer base is reachable through social media, through malls, unis, and other areas where young people gather. Responsiveness. We know that our consumers are responsive because we have noted the success that has happened in other salons targeting similar customer base. Substantial and profitable. There is a large customer base there. For example, we have 38 universities in Jakarta and approximately 2.5 million university students. And if half of those are female, that will mean there is a lot of demand there for a female salon in Indonesia. Target market chosen and justification. Okay, so as we spoke about before, the broad middle class makes it a really desirable and attractive target market. We also think that females appreciate aesthetics more than men do and are more inclined to spend money on their personal maintenance and hair services. We also think that university students work part-time and do have disposable income to spend on these things. We also think that younger people like to post on social media themselves, which can also heighten our business presence online. The competitive advantage that our salon offers is that it is a mix between Western and Indonesian hair practices, which will set us apart from those local businesses. We will also be set apart from the other foreign businesses because we offer our products at a different price point. The other foreign salons are very expensive. Okay, so the 4 chosen market objectives include building awareness amongst the target market. So we are going to build our awareness on social media, online. It's just a fact of this day and age that is the most effective way to go. But we will also be physically present as well via billboards, and we'll be handing out flyers in areas where young people congregate as well, like outside universities. We want to track customer satisfaction. We'll be doing this via QR code with an online form, and we will also have our staff encouraging this. Build brand loyalty. We want to have a really strong customer base because we know that word of mouth is really popular in Jakarta. Therefore, we are offering a promotion of 1 free blow wave every 4 visits. Encourage switching from competitor brands. So we're just going to offer really good quality service, really good quality products, and having that foreign edge will also hopefully steer customers away from competitors. Marketing mix strategy. So the marketing mix strategy is rooted in general business foundations. That is because we believe in making a profit, especially if this is a joint venture situation. There's a lot on the line, and we think we will make a profit because there is a gap in the market for this kind of service at this kind of price point in Jakarta. Okay, so product strategy. So we'll be offering cut, colour, wash, blow away, hairstyling, as well as offering Indonesian favourites like cream bar, scalp treatment, extensions. This will be a great mix, product differentiation. We also recognise that young people are dynamic, expressive, and want to try new things, especially in terms of appearance. So we will be offering that to them. Pricing strategy. We aim to be affordable whilst maintaining that quality service. We can tell you that on average, our customer base in the middle class range will pay 100,000 rupiah per visit to a salon, which equates to $10 Australian for a basic hair salon. We will be charging a little bit more than that, but nothing into the price range above into the high-end hair salons. Okay, so place strategy. The middle to high income class prefer shopping malls. That's because there's more diversity of product, there's more to choose from. We also want to be in a shopping mall because we know that the consumer's mind is already made up about spending money, therefore it will be easier for them to park their money. It also means we're situated amongst our target market as well. Promotion strategy, as I spoke about before, to build brand loyalty, we'll be initiating some promotions, 4 visits for 1 free blow dry. Physical infrastructure, we wish to have a great fit out in our salon. We want it to be vibrant, attractive, exciting, fun. We want to attract young people, so therefore we also want it to be photogenic. We might have a flower wall, some nice artwork, those sort of things. But we also know that we need to have logistical requirements in order as well. We need enough salons, we need enough basins for when that demand peaks. Okay, so process strategy, we acquire our customers through online bookings and online phone calls. Once they come in, we will hand them a tablet, ask them to show us a style that they like. We can replicate that. People strategy. And also in regards to process strategy, before they leave, we'll ask them to fill out a feedback form. People strategy. The internal team is responsible for running the salon and giving the customers the best quality service and being proactive in encouraging feedback and promoting all social media accounts to the consumer. Thank you.